The Oregon bomber was one of my top five. The Oregon bomber. What are your thoughts? This guy, who was just coming fresh out of the mosque, was coerced. Sorry, I'm not gonna say coerced. Was in cahoots with a group of men who plotted with a band to blow up the Christmas tree, I guess at the federal building in Oregon. What's your thoughts?
Well, I'm kind of swaying in the middle. I'm pondering, was that actually possible entrapment? What do you think about that?
I agree 1,000%. Yes, he's a troubled kid. Yes, he's Muslim. Yes, he's messed up. He had, I would bet you $1 million, he had no idea to pull that off, to even try it. Yeah, he may burn a couple of crosses or whatever the Muslim guys do, or burn the Christmas tree, whatever, who cares? But to get a van and get all this equipment and then to bomb a tree, that's coercion, that's entrapment, come on. And look, I'm against Al-Qaeda, I'm against all that stuff, I'm against anybody who's a terrorist, but this kid's no terrorist. This is a mixed up kid who believes in the ideology of Al-Qaeda. Let him go over there and do what he has to do. But don't entrap him and set him up with a bomb and then put him away for 100 years.
Exactly. You know, we have to write this down that we actually agree on that. And I'm surprised. And not only that, this guy is probably going to get 25 years to life or whatever the penalty is going to be. And you're right. Yeah, it's just amazing how they just led him, as you mentioned, they led him point to point to point, and boom, the next thing you know, he's trying to set off a bomb with his cell phone, and this occurs.
Pure entrapment.
Exactly.
You know what? He thought he was a secret agent. And if you want to go to Al-Qaeda,
that is true.
We don't want him here, but don't, put this thousands of dollars in this gangster image in his head and he's whatever he's supposed to be. Now, don't do that to this guy. Give him some help.
Exactly. And then you also know what they probably should have done is probably try to track down who he was contacting. Maybe that would have led to something. Maybe they acted too fast here. Did you ever think of that?
Well, according to the reports, he was turned down. They wouldn't take him. And, 17, 18, 19...
No, but what I'm saying is right. They wouldn't take him, but if they're saying, oh, yeah, we can set up this bomb, well, maybe if they're saying, could you get other people involved? We want to make it grandiosa.
Yeah, but you know what? Because he had no real connections with those guys, he would just be pulling friends from, his mosque and trapping them, too. So I just think this is just dirty, and this guy should get off. If he had a good lawyer, he would get off because it's pure entrapment. This kid didn't intend to do any of that stuff. It was put in his head. Brainwashed.
Well, I think he's going to get a pretty harsh judgment there, penalty, and I don't think he has much of a case on the other side. I think he does, but, once again, they're really strong anti-terrorists, and that's the way it's going to be.
Sad damn mud.